All right, everybody, here we are. My post-market wrap-up on this. This was an interesting day, and we're going to talk about a few things here. So, yeah, it is Tuesday, September 17, 2019. How did you like that last 20 minutes of trading? A surge of buying comes into this market. But, again, that's not where you should be looking. Let's talk about this market real quick and where you should be looking, and a couple of other things too, which basically are dictating or telling us already what's going to happen tomorrow. And there's still more and more people coming out of the woodwork saying no rate cut tomorrow, no rate cut tomorrow. Well, that's not what pretty much every aspect of this market is saying, especially the debt market. So we're going to talk about that. So stocks finished higher across the board. As we all know, I covered this earlier, stocks opened today under pressure. The low of the day for the Dow was about down 90 points. It kind of crept up slowly all day. Last 20 minutes, all the major indices jumped into the positive. So some pretty big players out here just had to buy stocks right at the end. But the real story was in the debt market, people. Again, I really hope you're using my website, traderschoice.net, as a resource. Go look at that bond market chart. There was hardcore bond buying all day. Not to mention what went on in the repo market all day. I mean, craziness. I covered a little bit of this earlier today. So let's look at the debt market real quick, because the debt market literally is never wrong. Hardcore buying today in the debt market. Why would that be occurring? Because a Fed rate cut is widely expected to occur. Again, there are the standouts that are saying no, no, no. Even on this blog, there are some people saying no, no, no. I still say yeah, yeah, yeah. Cryptocurrencies gained today. Gold gained, silver gained. So you had, cash moving into assets that would be telling you that, yeah, Fed is going to cut tomorrow. I don't even want to speculate on how much. Does the market want 50? Absolutely, the market wants 50. With regard to a cut to the federal funds rate, the president wants 0. He wants the Fed to bring us to 0 into negative. So he's going to have a tweet storm from hell. No matter what the Fed does tomorrow, because there is no way the Fed is going to 0 tomorrow. That is something we need to pay attention to. Tweet risk in this market from my lions out here. I fully expect the president to flip his wig or his comb over when the Fed does not cut deep enough. And depending on if he has any kind of self-control, which is very difficult for him, this will affect the stock market up or down. So these are opportunities for us to capitalize on the president's tweet storm. Let him flip his wig or his comb over all he wants. I don't frankly care what he does. I hope kind of that he cannot control himself and he does go off the deep end, because that'll make for volatility in the market. You and I will make money. You have to almost wonder, do the president's tweet storms, or are the president's tweet storms done purposely to cause volatility in the market so traders can make money? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But the reality of it is he can't control himself. So don't expect him to control himself tomorrow, and I'm counting on it, really, to a large degree. No matter what the Fed does, it's not going to be the right thing, according to the president. Markets will get volatile. Good for traders to a certain degree. I mean, we don't want it to go crazy. My quant system, for example, free for all of you on my website, if there's too much volatility, some of the signals get mixed. So we do want volatility, but not like off the Richter scale volatility. If it gets too volatile, sit back. Wait for it to kind of burn off a little bit if you are using the quant system, and then take advantage of it. Anyway, so that's the story. Despite the naysayers, I don't think, Today, if you were watching the financial channels, they had a few people saying no, no, no. But for the most part, I think people agree with me and most of you that the Fed is going to cut tomorrow. But I mean, the story was in the debt market here. A lot of buying. That's a clear sign to me that we are going to get a cut tomorrow. And the thing with this, and I want you to understand this as well. The market has already priced a cut in. This is my view. Now, this could turn out to be a sell the news moment unless Yellowstone really, blows a huge amount of sunshine up the crack of this market, promising more cuts, promising more easy money, promising dollar intervention, which the president has been talking about to the point of nauseum. He does not like this strong dollar. He wants to take away your purchasing power. And again, I hope all of you are speaking out against this, but most of you probably aren't. You're just going to deal with it, and that's okay. You're going to have to work harder to earn more weak dollars to make ends meet. It's all up to you. However, whatever you want to do, you want to sit there and shut your mouth, that's fine. You want to open your mouth, you want to go to the president's Twitter feed, @RealDonaldTrump, start asking questions. Mr. President Trump, how is zero or negative rates going to help me? How is dollar devaluation or intervention, as he says, going to help me? You will hear nothing, crickets, because again, he's got a large amount of people absolutely brainwashed. He could do anything. He could fart in the wind directly into someone's face. And some of those people are going to say, oh, it's the greatest thing. I'm amazed by this man. There are some that will do that. Not me. I hope not you. So anyway, epic day tomorrow. Let's keep our eyes on all this. Let's watch what happens in the futures markets. Again, stocks finished pretty much at the highs of the day. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out overnight, and watching the debt market overseas. It's we'll get more hints, but I think it's right here. It's in our face. We're getting a cut tomorrow. I don't know how much. Anyway, that's the way I see it, and I would love to hear from you. Oh, by the way, I made some nice little updates for all of you to my website, traderschoice.net. Not only is the 1, 2, 3, boom system there for all of you, but I put up a nice ticker tape and a bunch of cool things. I work very hard to try to make your life easy, because you're not going to lose. You will not lose on my watch, period. Love you a lot. Share the video. I will see all of you in the morning.